Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever in this world it is that you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of Alexandra Mayers Live, page by page reading and commentary of the modern English version of the Bible. I hope all of you are having a good day. I'm taking a break from something else I was doing to come on here and do this stream to try to maintain a bit of consistency when it comes to these readings and commentaries, which quite often I really enjoy doing. But the book of Ruth is interesting. Okay, that's where we are right now. We're going to go into chapter 3 of the book of Ruth. And it's titled Ruth after the daughter-in-law of a woman known as Naomi, who lost her husband, lost her sons, was just really ready to just roll over and die. Her daughter-in-law still were living, so the mother starts taking her daughter-in-laws toward where the mother originated from, Naomi originated from. But then she's like, hey, I need to make this journey on my own. These girls need to go on with the rest of their lives. And one of them did, one of the daughters-in-laws, but the other one, Ruth, did not. And she made it known to her mother-in-law, no matter what, I'm going to stay by your side because that's just where I am in life. So it's an interesting story. It really revolves around two women of different generations, but who through marriage become related and are within the same family, even though the majority of the family was killed, which is tragic. But I'm really enjoying this book of the Bible. But here's the thing. It's only 4 chapters. And I'm wondering why. I'm wondering, was this book of the Bible truncated in some capacity? Over time, did the misogynists of our society take the majority of the real story of the book of Ruth out of the Bible? Maybe. We'll never know. Well, I guess, after we pass on, maybe we learn, but maybe we don't. I don't know. I might ask the AI about the book of Ruth to see what people have to say about it because I'm very disappointed it's only 4 chapters. Yeah, I wonder if it's the shortest book in the Bible. I don't know. I'll look that up later also. Hope you're having a good day today, Sharon. I'm trying to decide what I want to do later this evening. I'm not sure just yet. We'll see. All right, so here we are. Book of Ruth, chapter 3, Ruth's Redemption. Ruth's Redemption. One day, Naomi, her mother-in-law, said to her, "My daughter, why should I not find a home that will be good for you? Now, is not Boaz our relative, with whose young women you have been working? Tonight he winnows barley on the threshing floor. Now wash and anoint yourself, and put on your best clothes. Then go down to the threshing floor, but do not let the man know you are there until he has finished eating and drinking. When he lays down, notice the place where he is lying. Go in and uncover his feet and lie down. He will tell you what you will do." Okay. Is Ruth going to be up to this? I feel like Naomi is, um, I don't know if Naomi is giving Ruth the best advice here, but we'll see. When Boaz had eaten and drunk, and his heart was merry, he went to lie down at the end of the heap of grain. Then Ruth came softly, uncovered his feet, and lay down. At midnight, the man was startled and rolled over, and behold, a woman was lying at his feet. He said, "Who are you?" And she answered, I am Ruth, your maidservant. Spread your cloak over me, for you are a redeeming kinsman. He said, May you be blessed of the Lord, my daughter. You have shown your last act of kindness to be greater than the first, because you have not pursued young men, whether poor or rich. So now, my daughter, do not worry. All that you ask me, I will do for you. All my fellow townsmen know that you are a woman of noble character. Now it is true that I am a redeeming kinsman. Yet there is another Redeemer closer than I am. Stay here tonight, and in the morning, if he wants to redeem you, very well, let him do so. Yet if he does not want to redeem you, then I will redeem you. I will, as the Lord lives. Sleep here until morning. Hmm. Hmm. That's how it was in those days. That's how it was. So she lay at his feet until morning, but she arose before one could recognize another. Then he said, It must not be known that a woman came to the threshing floor. He said, Bring me the shawl you have on you and hold it. So she held it and poured 6 measures of barley into it and placed it on her. Then she went into the city. When Ruth came to her mother-in-law, Naomi said, How did it go, my daughter? Then she told her all that Boaz had done for her. She said, He gave me these 6 measures of barley, for he said to me, Do not return to your mother-in-law empty-handed. Then Naomi said, Wait here, my daughter, until you learn what happens, for the man will not rest until the matter is settled today. Yeah, it does seem that Naomi is trying to pair Ruth with Boaz. Okay, but it seems like he's older. So, and also the fact that they're within the same family, hopefully distant. Well, actually, Ruth wouldn't have a blood tie to Boaz. Only Naomi would. Interesting. Okay. So Naomi's basically trying to secure Ruth's future. That's what she's trying to do. And consequently, her own future also. I could be wrong in my interpretation of that, but that's what it seems to me. And it was through marriage and other arrangements in those days that women who dealt with the tragedy of losing their husband and their sons in Naomi's case, they had to figure something out. And generally, marriage was the venue to figure those things out. So I'm glad times have changed. Very grateful to that. Extremely grateful. And I don't want times to revert. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news and everything, but through the tragedy of someone who was recently, from what I can tell, assassinated, even though I don't agree really at all with that guy's politics or his statements. I mean, honestly, I think he was a racist and a bigot from everything I've heard. But the assassinations, is that going to become a regular thing? Because it does seem that there is a motive for certain people who deem themselves as conservatives, but who in actuality, they're using that term in exchange for being a bigot and a racist or a misogynist. It seems like they want to take a lot of progress back in time to, I would say, the late 1800s, early 1900s? I don't think so. No. And I'll tell you what, For a while, I was thinking that, oh, maybe I am a little conservative. But after really hearing and seeing what really young people are willing to accept and that they're even backing and promoting, no, I am not a conservative at all. I'm not going to reestablish my political party alignment just yet. I'm just not going to do that. Not yet. Because I'm seeing a lot of problems with, it's not really the political parties, it's the generations. You're going to tell me that you have a whole bunch of the 35 and under people down with solid racism, bigotry, misogyny, dismissing a woman's worth, all this kind of stuff? Really? No, no, no. The powers that be, I believe, are tricking us. I think that there's a bunch of people who are older than I am, but who are living an extensively long time, who are paying off some of these young people to do this. Because honestly, I don't believe that that guy who was assassinated was the age that he was claiming. He looked 41. He didn't look 31 to me. I mean, what is really going on here? But this has been an eye-opening thing because I didn't know all these things were going on until, I guess, this situation brought a lot of things to the forefront in the media when it comes to what young people are thinking and voting and doing. I'm not comfortable with these young people at all. I mean, no one needs to worry about me being a racist. They need to worry about me being an ageist. Because I don't trust these young people. And I guess that's how I know I'm getting old. But I don't know. I mean, they were all looking up to that dude? Hell no. No. So I think I'm just going to have to start talking a little bit more about politics. Maybe I need to try to appeal to some young people to set their minds straight and make them understand that what they think that they're thinking, that's just not going to work out. No. So I'm a bit upset about that. I'm going to revamp my political news time project. Okay? I'm making that announcement officially during this Bible reading. That's what it was supposed to be. I didn't mean to start talking about politics, but people are interlacing Christianity a lot with some of these political agendas. And it's rubbing me the wrong way. It really is. So I'm going to have to become a little bit more of a voice than I think I want to be. But I'm just going to do it because, you know, if they're going to come after anybody, they might as well come after a single child-free by choice African-American woman with an attitude who will fight you to the death, you know? That way some other people can relax a little bit because I have little to have to contend with when it comes to attacks. So I think I'm going to do that. I am not happy with what these young people are thinking. It is out of control. It is. It is out of control. I didn't realize it was really getting this bad. I'm scared for young people who are of vulnerable classes. Basically, they're trying to they're trying to bring back major racism, and major bigotry. They're trying to bring it back. I see it. Well, guess what, fools? I'm not going to let you bring it back. Mm-mm. That is why I'm switching that one channel's focus over to positive, healthy, productive interracial relationships. That's going to combat a little bit of it. I'm going to reestablish political news time because I still have that YouTube channel. That could do a little something. And I'm just going to keep doing my Bible reading. And, maybe, still on occasion do a little IRL commentary, but maybe that's how I can insert some things into the consciousness to combat some of this very archaic way of thinking that they're trying to push. Ew. So I don't know what's going to happen, but everyone stay safe. Thanks for listening. Sorry that this Bible reading got a little off topic at the end, but things are happening in the world and we need to stay on top of it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.